Eat your heart out, Iron Chefs. Scott Schornak may have the best chef's job in America. He's the farm chef for Pond Hill Farm in Harbor Springs, Michigan.
And then, with even like right now, there's that chicken that's just walking around, and if the door doesn't close fast enough, they'll probably walk in here, and, so for me, that's entertaining. It goes from the crazy stress of restaurants and the people that usually brings to, animals.
No, it won't make him a national celebrity, but he's about as close to the food he serves as you can get. 1 minute, Scott's the short order cook at the farm's garden cafe. Then he's making meals for Pond Hill owners, Jimmy and Marci Spencer, and their family and farm workers. A new challenge is the first ever elegant farm dinner held the night before, beginning with appetizers at the trout pond.
Oh, you have to wait till the last minute to go out and pick the greens, like we did. Really, it was probably 4 hours before we served the salad. But it was a mix. There was some speckled trout back, I think a little bit of the young romaine. There were an assortment of mustard greens in there. And then we took some of the little cucumbers and shaved them really fine, wrapped them around the base. We arranged the leaves kind of like a bouquet, just for presentation, just for fun. They had the sliced cucumber. I had taken some of the beets that they dug up the day before, roasted them, let them cool down just a little bit, and peeled them and tossed them with a little bit of sugar, salt, and white wine vinegar. Let that sit overnight. And then we also served it with a poached egg. It was fun. I mean, it was fun for me. The egg never saw the refrigerator. We went out and got them, washed them off, poached them, held them for a little while, rewarmed them, served them. It was a matter of hours. And then we dressed that, we arranged, beets over here, egg over here, and then did a dill vinaigrette on it, with dill from just outside of the hoop house. I took dill, a little bit of garlic. I don't remember what did I put in there. Anyway, I did it with a blender so that the dill just got pulverized in there. It was a green. A little bit of Dijon mustard.
Is it something that you think will become a regular part of the event schedule?
Oh, no question. We were only doing, we tried to cut it off last night at about 35 people because there's only so many can fit on the hayride and only so many that we can seat comfortably and put the food out at that level. So anyway, we're looking for around 35, 40 people, and we've already got 22 people signed up for the next one.
Do you see this as a new opportunity for chefs to pair with farmers?
In a way, yes. I mean, in a way it shouldn't be. It's an old opportunity. There's some people who've been doing it for a long, long time. Notably, I guess, probably Dan Barber being a famous. But I think there's people doing it all over. Maybe, perhaps why it would be more of a new opportunity is there's more of a market for it. And more people probably, because it's being popularized, more people that'll come to a farm table dinner and realize the importance of it and how great the food can be. See my toy grill? That's something that's different from regular restaurants. We'll get a bigger one later.
Where do you sleep?
I mean, the cafe is the easy no-brainer. People are just here for the day, feel like grabbing something to eat. Simple, more homey, whereas I bring in more of my, I guess you'd call it, fine dining experience. I didn't really change the menu from the cafe from last year. I just tweaked a couple of things, and I got rid of the chicken on the menu because we weren't using our chickens, and I thought, why bother? We've got enough stuff that's raised here. Whereas the menus for the dinner it's basically where I'm trying to show off. I'm trying to have my fun. and it's much more complicated. It took an army of us to do it.
So were you like Chef Ramsay? Was it Hell's Kitchen?
No, I've seen clips of that show. That's ridiculous. No, everyone gets along here. Everyone was doing really well. It was, I mean, it was intense, but it was fun. But it's great. I love it. And for me personally, I think I found a great combination. Because the cafe is rather simple, and it's fun, and it's good food, and I've never cooked at a place where I can say, because to me there's a little bit of a hamburger being boring, except that here it's like, well, really the burger was raised right out there. You can see someone, which some people don't like to face, but you can see next year's burgers walking around out there. And it's also been a real journey for me to really take a good look at our food sources and to see really where it's coming from. I recently read Omnivore's Dilemma. I don't remember what came first, if I started working here and then got the book, or got the book and started working here, but it kind of went hand in hand. And that's been an interesting journey for me.
Culinary school. Did
Yeah.
you learn a lot?
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely.
11.
Nothing I couldn't have learned on the job, working for the right people. I don't know, it was nice to have the classroom atmosphere for some of it, I suppose. But it's all... Oh boy, I'll tell you, at least then, there sure wasn't anything about sustainability. That's the thing, I've gotten more into that. And, it's a sliding scale, some people are way into it and look at me and think I'm terrible. I drive a gas guzzler and such. But in terms of sustainability and waste, the restaurant industry is evil. I mean, oh my God, the waste is amazing. It's incredible. You get stuff shipped from all over the place, and plastic, and I just can't believe it. Not that I've got tired of it and purposely said, oh, forget it, I'm going to go work at Pond Hill, but it's a nice element that here even just up the road there's a place, and my buddy's the chef over there, and if we could get them on the program, they must throw away 100, 200 pounds of food a day from even just, scraping the plates. The pigs eat all that. There's farms all over the place around here. Instead, we're taking it, shipping it in some diesel truck halfway across to who knows where and burying it. It's just kind of ridiculous. So even little simple things like that, it's kind of cool. I've got my pig bucket. It's kind of nasty looking, but I think the pigs love it. People think my cooking is healthy, although I don't set out to make it healthy. I adore fresh herbs and use them by the boatload. So it's kind of a natural fit here because they're rather expensive when you're buying them, but if you're growing them, it's certainly different. And no one's stopping me from going and cutting down just as many as I want. So that's not necessarily a cooking philosophy, but it's certainly a lot about my style of what I usually make. Like last night we did the farm-to-table dinner, and I tried not to repeat any herbs, but there were 3 or 4 that had a strong herb flavor to it. And I enjoyed it.
And basil ice cream.
Yeah.
Not everybody gets basil ice cream.
No. It is a riot. I feel like a little kid at summer camp. It's so much fun. I've seen, we had 15 lambs, and I got to watch 4 of them come out. I saw one of the calves born. I was there when our first set of piglets came out this season. There's another one coming. On the day that they redid the chicken enclosure and had 300 chickens delivered, and we weren't quite done with it on time, so they're getting out all over the place. So not only are we chasing around and trying to catch these chickens and get them back in, but they're all stressed out, so they're dropping eggs everywhere. And they're 4 grown men on an Easter egg hunt. It was hilarious. We're all we're walking around with baskets, and there's just eggs everywhere. They're getting into like the wood piles and stuff, and it was just, I mean, I couldn't help but laugh and think, you know, with a new thing like that every day, I'm like a little boy back at summer camp. It's a riot. I mean, you gotta love it. And that's your job. Like, how cool is that?
Bottle each and send out the alarm. There's wine on Pond Hill.